Hi guys, I'm Bri.
And I'm Alli. This is Offscript.
If you think about it, books are potential scripts for movies.
When this adaptation happens, typically it's disappointing because they went off script.
In this series, we will be talking about how off script they went.
Woohoo!
Here we are.
Can we party? We made it. Party.
Actually, can we revel in the fact in our podcast group, book group on Instagram, we were talking about things and I can't remember what we were talking about, but I said something about how we were about to be starting. Oh no, someone was asking everyone's release schedule. So I threw out ours and was like, we do it every Monday with a minisode on Wednesday, and that we do our breaks for Christmas time and summertime. And then I was like, I was explaining it. So when we come back in January, that's season 6. And then I sat there and I was like, holy fuck, we've been doing this for 6 seasons.
I know.
How?
Seriously. We're about to, in season 6, let's see which episode in season 6, hit our 100th
recap. Nope.
I was about to say recap. That's why I stopped. I was like, that's not what it's called. What is it called? Review. No, that's not what it's called either. Comparison. Jeez Louise, you guys.
Could you imagine 100 recaps? 100 seasons?
Wow.
We did it. Oh, it's our episode with Ash, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. So February, our first episode in February will be our 100th one.
That's exciting, actually.
That's 100 books we will have read. Actually, more if you count The Magicians is 3. And
wow.
Actually, it's just The Magicians, right? That we're counting as one episode.
Oh, yeah. I like that you were going to do all of our series. Okay, if you're also going to say that, then we got to go with me reading freaking Midnight Sun.
Yeah, see?
And The Short Second Life of Bri.
There you go. You got a couple extra in there. That's exciting.
Yeah. That's actually a lot of books.
That's a lot of books.
For you, especially.
For me, I'm so excited. Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh. So today, you guys, we're doing our season 5 recap. We've done so many books this season that my brain is on fire. No, it was a good season, I think. I was looking at some of the books that we started with. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, holy cow, that was this season.
I know. All I've been thinking about, knowing that we were recording today, was which one was your favorite?
I know.
Which one? Because I know that's one of our questions. We ask ourselves, and I'm like, oh, man. There's so many good ones.
Yeah, so here, let me tell you what we did. So we have Howl's Moving Castle, Good Omens, I'll Be Gone in the Dark, Looking for Alaska, It Ends with Us. This ends with us. What?
This ends with us.
Foxcatcher, Ender's Game, Hannibal Rising, Red Dragon, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, The Body or Stand By Me, Gerald's Game, The Mist, The Outsider, Stardust, and Hogfather. And as we have mentioned, we are doing The Magicians
with season 6.
Yes, just like we did Howl's Moving Castle. Came out in our break, so we loop it into the next season. So that's our Magicians is going to be there.
Because we couldn't tell you anything about recording it.
Nope. But, so would you like to hear some stats?
Of course. Who wouldn't?
So there were 17 books all overall, and you preferred 7 books. You preferred 10 of the movies over the books. Is that insane?
Wow.
Our theory was correct this time, 11 out of 17 times.
I was just going to ask that. I was like, did I see a lot of these movies first?
But that's 65%.
That's insane.
Our theory is not holding up too good this season because it didn't with me either.
Wait, you didn't tell them about I guess you did.
Our incorrect is 6. So you got 6 that were not following our theory. So I preferred 8 out of 17 books. So that's 9 out of 17 movies. That's actually
split. Pretty even. Yeah.
The theory was correct for me 10 times and incorrect 7 times. So I'm at a 59%. So
I'm higher than you.
Yeah.
By one.
By one. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So, but overall, from day one of our podcast, you prefer 52 out of 94 books.
Wow.
That's almost
That's almost half.
Yeah. So that's 42 out of 94.
Mm-hmm.
The theory has been correct 67 times out of 94. So that's a 71% accuracy.
That's holding up, I'd say.
For you.
Yeah.
It is incorrect 27 times. So for me, I've preferred 49 books, which is 52%. I've liked 45 of the movies better. 59 out of 94. That's a 63% for our theory being correct for me. So not great. But, I mean, is a D still passing? Not really.
Imagine if Riley's a high schooler and she comes to you, Ma, I got a D, but that's still passing, right? What would you say?
Absolutely not. And so it's wrong 35 times. So I don't know if our theory is as solid as we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But you know
for
what?
me, it's holding up okay.
A C.
That's true.
How would you feel if you came home with a C? Feel like I still passed.
I hid those from my parents.
So, I mean...
Yeah, good point.
I don't know. I'm not going to knock it out, but...
It's not doing well.
No.
It's hurting after this season.
Yes, it really is. All right, so here we go. Let's recap some things that we've mistaken or missed. So with Howl's Moving Castle, in the book, Sophie is technically placing the spell on herself. It is implied, though, that the witch was the cause of the curse in the first place. Sophie has the power to speak things into doing what she wants because she talks about herself as deserving the form of an old woman. She keeps the spell going even after it could have been broken. I guess that didn't happen in the movie.
Whoa, no, that did not. But that totally makes sense because my next note, we did not talk about, blows my mind. Again, this wasn't really like, I mean, it kind of was shown in the movie, but it wasn't as big as it was in the book. But Hal needed his clothes fixed after like goo got on it, or I can't remember what happened to his outfit. This was a while ago, guys. But he had Sophie sewing it together. And the one that Sophie had sewn him was like, I can't remember what was happening to Hal, but he was like, this is a magic suit. Like, that was almost his like extra like, duh, you're Sophie. You're not this old lady. And we did not talk about that. We were just like, we said something about, I can't remember exactly what we said about her and her magic abilities, but I was so disappointed that we missed that. I was like, come on, guys.
Okay. Well, in Good Omens, in the novel, Crowley is described as having dark hair. According to David Tennant, the choice to change Crowley's hair color had to do with red being more of a fiery type of thing and therefore more hellish color. So it was his choice to, I don't know if it was his choice, but that's why they changed it in the show.
It's a difference that I'm not disappointed with.
I know.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought it was weird with red hair, but that's because I'm used to him in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But it looked more devilish, that's for sure. Okay, I'll Be Gone in the Dark. You got some notes on this one.
It's not really a like difference per se. It's just that I didn't really hit on the fact that I have family in California, and so it was really fun for God, this is gonna sound so bad. But it was really fun for me to like read and watch the show, and it's like saying where the East Area rapist hit, and I'm like, ooh, I have family there. Ooh, I've been to that town.
That's awful. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay. So then we have Looking for Alaska. So they found an article that said 5 things the show got right. Oh, I found an article. Oh, I was like, what the heck does that mean? I found an article. So I always look up. Let me say it again. I found an article. I always look up, right? Like the top 10 things that is the difference or whatever, right? And that's where I see if we missed anything. No, the article I found was the 5 things the show got right. It was the total opposite.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. So we did fine on that one, but you have a note.
Oh, yeah. So we missed a difference with when Miles saw the daisy and got that clue, because in the show, he saw it when he was on the phone with Jake, which happened way later in the show, whereas he saw it on the phone with his parents in the book, which happened a little bit earlier. And also, I'm pretty positive we stated in that episode that we had no idea when he saw it or something like that. And I was like, guys, come on, what?
Do you even read the books?
Yeah, I don't think you do.
So with it ends with us. We did good.
Nice.
Way to go for us. Foxcatcher, we did not.
Oh.
Okay, I want to say I messed up. So the long jump is a summer Olympic sport. So because I was saying the long jump when they do.
Yeah, skiing.
Yeah, it's called ski jumping.
Oh.
I'm so stupid.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, so in the movie, they stripped Mark of his World Series title when that did not happen in real life.
Yeah.
Sad.
How did we miss that?
I don't know. Another one we had missed was Dave lived on the farm without Mark for 6 years before his murder, when the movie makes it seem like it happened because Mark left.
Actually, yeah. Right. Well, that's a big one.
That's a huge one.
Goodness.
I know. And the last one, it showed Mark enjoying time with DuPont when in the book he absolutely was repulsed by him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another big one too. There's never, because once Mark had left, there was animosity there, and that wasn't shown.
I think that's really referring to like him like being like a father figure, but like and like them doing coke together and everything like that. Mm-hmm. But which happens in the book, but it never described it as him enjoying it. Like it was almost like he felt like he had to because it was his boss.
Yeah, exactly. It was I have to do this to keep him happy, which was not portrayed in the movie very well.
Also, he's writing this after this guy killed his brother.
That's very true.
It could be a very biased writing.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, that's actually a very valid point.
Yep. And then we have Ender's Game.
So in Ender's Game, we missed something that I feel is big, but that's because this is one of my favorite books. So in Ender's Game, the one that's on the desk, there's a point in time when the game gets a picture of Peter, or like it shows Peter in the game, and it somehow got a picture from Peter currently when it's not supposed to be able to do that. And there is a whole chapter on Graf being super upset. Like, what in the heck? How is this even possible? It's not supposed to be a thing. And I think they do show it in the movie. It's just not as, I think it's one line where he's like, and where did he get the picture? And then it like blows past.
But you wanted him way more angry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course I did. I wanted everything way more with that book movie.
So the book also focuses on Ender's frustration and cleverness, but the movie, Ender solves everything almost instantly, whereas he didn't really need to be frustrated.
The hard thing with that is a lot of his frustration and cleverness was
internal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
this movie really needed to have internal monologue.
Absolutely. Give me narration for Ender.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would have helped it 100%.
All right, Hannibal Rising. We're in the Hannibal series.
Heck yeah.
We did good.
That's surprising.
I know.
I'm proud of us.
I know, me too. Anytime I see a little check mark, I'm like, yeah. So then with Red Dragon.
We actually kind of touched on this in Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
But I'll state it here since this is our recap. We kept getting confused where Hannibal was because we knew he was locked up. Me mainly. I was like, he's in a maximum security ward. But really, it is an insane asylum.
Yeah. Okay, this one I put in here just because
I did not know he did the score.
Yes. So Danny Elfman, a.k.a.
Tim Burton's best friend.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Jack Skellington.
He did the score, and people said that it was a difference between the book and the movie was the score was too much of a horror movie.
Oh my God.
The book isn't horror.
That's stupid.
It was a stupid comparison, but I only put it in
But
here.
also, thank you, because I didn't realize that. That just made me so happy.
Yeah.
And also, if anyone's ever listened to any other Danny Elfman score, I think they would have realized that he pretty much uses strings and everything. Like, what the fuck?
But that's it. Then we got Silence of the Lambs.
I have a note here for us because in our episode, Allie hits on how the bitch in the hole was going to kill the dog. And she was so upset. How could she kill a dog? And I never said in the recording of it how she's not actually going to kill the dog. She just thinks it's a trick the whole time. She's just tricking James.
So why would you even do that? That's so mean.
Because she wants to get out of the hole.
That poor dog, though.
But she then was like, okay, you love your dog so much. You're going to want him out. If I don't let him out without me.
Well, then what if he called her bluff? She'd have to kill it.
Yeah, that's true. But
that sucks.
Psychopaths probably won't call a bluff, though.
That's true. Okay, the book also uses multiple points of view while the film mostly focuses on Clarice.
That's a big one that we didn't catch.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure we just didn't. We explained all the points of view, but we didn't explain that.
It didn't do that in the movie.
Yeah. And then Hannibal, we did good.
Proud of us.
Yeah. So we have to rank these 4, which we did in our Hannibal series, but now we got to do it again. So is it going to be the same?
It might change, actually. Actually, no, I think it's the same for me.
Okay, go.
Although I can't remember which one I put first, but I'm going to go Red Dragon, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Rising.
That is my order as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you had said that Red Dragon and Silence of the Lambs were tied. Well, and you couldn't pick.
I almost said that again. But then I was like, nah, you got to pick. But yeah, Red Dragon and Silence are very close.
Mm-hmm. And then which one surprised you the most?
It's between Red Dragon and Hannibal. Because after Hannibal Rising, I was really worried. I was like, whoa, these books are not going to be like what I thought they were. Mm-hmm. Then Red Dragon was exactly what I thought it was going to be. And I was like, okay, I'm in good hands now. And then Hannibal, I love the twist. I love that they get together.
Oh, I hate it so much.
So I think that one really surprised me because I was not expecting it.
My surprise was Red Dragon because I freaking loved it so much.
Yeah.
I was like, Hannibal Rising kind of was how I expected all of them to be. Mm-hmm. And then so Red Dragon wasn't. And it was just really good.
Mm-hmm. That's a fun one.
Yeah. All right, now we're on Stephen King. So we have The Body or Stand By Me. Oh, you had a question. Here, sorry. Let me finish this. Your question in the little thing that we have was, did Stephen King find a dead body? And so I did research.
Oh.
And so when King was 4 years old, a playmate was hit and killed by a train.
Oh.
And while the kid was playing on the railroad tracks, King says he doesn't remember the incident, but the body is an attempt to come to terms with that. Isn't it
actually really sweet?
I know. Yeah.
It's funny. I really thought because that's how you put my notes. So I saw Bri. Did Stephen King find a dead body? I was like, what did I do? What is this note?
Your note was, did Stephen King find a dead body? So then I answered it right here.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. And so,
funny.
Yep. There are instances in the book and movie where Gordy and Chris's roles are reversed. So like Gordy really is acting like Chris would act and vice versa, which alters their character and how you think of them.
Yeah.
So I don't remember if we answered yes or no to how the characters act, but I guess it would be
no. I think we said kind of because like Gordy's parents didn't.
Oh yeah. All right. And then we got Gerald's game. So the main difference, it's not really even a difference, I guess. I don't know. So there's the Dolores Claiborne connection.
Claiborne?
Claiborne.
Oh, hilarious. Claiborne. Continue with this, and then I'll tell you what makes this even funnier.
Okay. So Dolores Claiborne tells the story of a woman confessing to the murders of her husband, whom she killed after finding out he had been sexually abusing their teenage daughter.
Oh.
Jesse is abused during the same eclipse witnessed by Dolores on the other side of the lake that day she pushed her husband off into a well. So basically it's just another Stephen King Easter egg, whereas like there's the eclipse and one side of the lake, Gerald's game happens, and the other side of the lake, his other book, the Dolores Claiborne story is happening. I thought it was interesting.
Do you know who's also tied to the Dolores Claiborne story?
No?
Holly.
Really?
Yeah.
How funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holly from The Outsider, everyone.
Yes. How funny is that? And speaking of, we did The Mist and The Outsider very well.
Wow.
I know.
Nice.
I know.
Oh, no. I forgot that we do this.
Yeah, we have to rank these four.
Oh, wait. I'm going to... I thought I had it, and then I didn't. Okay. These two are tied. The Outsider and The Body. I can't decide.
Really?
Yeah, I can't decide if I like The Outsider better or The Body better.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And then it goes The Mist and Gerald's Game.
Mine is that same order, except that I like The Outsider better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But, wow, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
What about The Body made you like it so much? I did not like it. It was just...
I just love that it's like not his regular book.
Oh, okay.
I love that it's a buddy story. And I love that it's like kids going and hanging out.
Okay. Yeah, it's fun.
Mm-hmm. I actually like, we covered that months ago and I've been able to sit with it and like it's come up a few times and now everyone at my new job, I am in charge of scheduling movies for their theater. Mm-hmm. And so essentially what I do for Offscript, I do for this retirement community. And I've been thinking about putting Stand By Me as one of them because I'm like, it's such a good movie. I love this movie.
How cute. Why not?
Yeah.
It was probably around when they were younger.
Exactly. That's why I think it would be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And which one of these surprised you the most?
Probably The Body.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Gerald's Game because I did not expect nasty in it.
Yeah, that's true. I guess Gerald's Game kind of did surprise me too, but in not like a great surprise because I had such high hopes for it and then it fell very flat.
Yeah.
For me.
Fair.
So, yeah.
We're almost done, y'all. We got Stardust, which we did great. So it helped that we had Fabric of Folklore podcast on there to help us out.
Honestly, I feel like she caught way more of our stuff than we did.
I know, thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Yes. And then we have the Hogfather. So we did good.
Yeah.
Awesome. And what was our favorite book of the season?
Can you, yeah.
So favorite book.
Favorite book.
Mine was The Outsider.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Of the whole.
Yep.
Wow.
I was so into it. Good Omens is up there, though.
Good Omens is a good one.
Red Dragon's also up there. Those are my top three, I think, in that order. Outsider, Good Omens, Red Dragon.
What's funny is I was going to say Ender's Game, but I don't think I can in this scenario. I'm like, yes, it's my favorite book, period. But like for recording purposes and like, podcast purposes.
You could say book because then we're going to have movie and then we're going to have podcast next. So if that's your favorite book.
I mean, but that's just my favorite book.
Well, so?
Okay, then yeah, Ender's Game.
Okay, then what was your favorite movie/show?
Stardust.
I
also think tied for a book is Howls. I actually really loved Howls. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why I felt bad saying Ender's Game. Because I was like, Ender's Game is going to win anytime.
I think I really like Good Omens. That's my favorite show or movie that we did.
Shit, yeah, I forgot. I think it's still Stardust.
Okay.
Good Omens is a very close second, but
fair.
Hogfather was really good too. But yeah, I love Stardust, and like watching it for this purpose just made me remember how much I love it. So yeah.
Okay. And then what was your favorite podcast to record? This is always a hard question because we have to remember months and months ago.
Yeah. Well, also like, because I really enjoyed Stardust because having Vanessa on was fun and she was great. But I also loved Howls because having Jade was was really fun for me.
The Good Omens we did at the nerd party.
That actually
was super fun.
Actually, I think that might be it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be.
It's either that one or Silence of the Lambs because I had gone into. I have been wanting it for so long, and I went into it expecting you to hate them.
That's fair.
The fact that you didn't absolutely hate them, I was like, yay.
I like Good Omens because we did it with Nerd Party, but I also actually like doing It Ends With Us because we did an Offscript field trip and went to see it in theaters.
That was fun.
So that was fun. I think we're gonna try and do more of those
as they come up.
Yeah, but
with more planning. Well, with my job now, I'm always looking at what's coming out.
Oh, good.
There's actually like I've already added probably like 5 books to our list from this. But all of them have been like Netflix releases that have come out right now. Okay. So I'll probably find some more for us.
So then we have some listener shout outs. So we're able to correct ourselves on this because we got listeners that are going back and listening to older episodes.
Yes.
So Brenna, I think we met her at Nerd Party.
Yes, we did. Yes.
She sent us a message and she corrected us. I think it was either Dr. Sleep or The Shining. Was it Dr. Sleep?
No, it's The Shining.
Okay. Where we talked about the
Danny's call.
Yeah, like over his face.
Mm-hmm.
And she corrected us. What did she say?
I don't remember.
So yeah, it was on The Shining. She says, I'm currently listening to your episode on The Shining and wanted to give you a heads up. A caul is actually not a thin layer of skin. It's the amniotic sac. So babies that are born with a caul are born with the amniotic sac completely intact. And others, it is just partial. The majority of babies are not born like that. And the placenta and amniotic sac are delivered after the baby. I'm a labor and delivery nurse.
Thank you for informing us of that because I literally have gone my whole entire life thinking it was just this random piece of skin that got born on a baby's face.
Yes, so that's very interesting.
That was really cool.
Yeah, well, thank you. See, you guys, you send us corrections, we give you shout outs.
Yeah, we do.
We will try to do it in like a
minisode,
but we're really bad at remembering that. But we will always mark it down, so you'll for sure get shout outs in our recaps
at some point.
Yes.
This one came as a doozy to me, actually. I still haven't even told Allie this story. Funny. So a few weeks ago, not a few weeks ago. We decided it was last week. John and I went and had dinner with Katie and Alan, frequently name dropped people on the podcast, my friends who I've known for basically forever. And Katie goes, "Oh, I forgot. I meant to show you what my dad said the other day." And I was like, "What?" And she pulls out her phone and is like, "He said, Bri mentioned you and Alan on the podcast the other day."
Well, now we're mentioning you.
But then she goes, "What?" And he goes, "On Offscript, she talked about you guys."
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So, Tom, thank you for being a listener. I appreciate you. I was not expecting that at all. I was like, wait, your dad listens to the podcast? She's like, apparently.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
How cool is that?
Thanks, Tom.
Oh my gosh. And then I have Cameron's cousin Amy is going back and she's listening to older episodes and she still goes back on our socials and comments on those episodes.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So I don't know which one she just, I'll Be Gone in the Dark. She just recently commented on it. That's why it popped up on all both our feeds, was because she recently commented on it because she listened to that episode and went to comment on it. So I thought
That's
that was
so sweet.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's actually really good because then it pops that back up into other people's feeds
Yes.
and hopefully gets other people to watch or listen.
So if you guys listen,
Comment on our stuff.
yeah, you can see, I think when it was released, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we released the content that same day. So you can go search in our little
The feeds.
and find the stuff on that. So
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, Amy.
Yeah.
And then this one also threw me for a freaking loop. My cousin got married in August. God, it's been so long now. I'm like, I can't think of what day it is. Anyway, when I was in Port Angeles for her wedding, that night we were hanging out we watched the Long Trailer, which is a really freaking hilarious Lucille Ball and why can't I think of her husband's Desi's? Is that his name? Or is that his name in I Love Lucy?
I don't know.
Okay, whatever. It's a hilarious movie. But then afterwards, we just were sitting there talking. And my uncle, out of nowhere, was like, how's the podcast? And I was like, oh, or he asked me about talking in front of people or something. And I was like, I can't do that. And he goes, well, I mean, that's what you do on the podcast. And I was like, I guess you're right. And he was like, every once in a while I listen to your podcast. I was like, oh, thanks, Uncle Bruce. So thank you for listening, Uncle Bruce.
Yes.
Love you.
And we know there are a bunch of you out there that listen regularly and you comment and message us regularly.
Mhm.
And we really, really, really appreciate you. We probably gave you a shout out last time, which is why you're not on our list this time. But you know what? Keep doing it and you'll probably be on our list next time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
So thank you. Thank you to everybody listening.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And if you don't listen, thanks for promoting us. I have a friend, Justin, who came to the park. And he's like, just so everybody knows, a minisode dropped today for Allison. Or he makes fun of me now because I'm Allison to everybody except my high school friends. And so he's like, on Alli's podcast. And so, yeah. So
That's hilarious.
he's like, I don't have time to listen to you, but I promote you to everybody. I'm like, well, that's all right. Thanks.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So thank you for because we're at how many listeners now? Constant? Last you checked?
Last I had checked, I think we're at 23. Or are you talking about followers?
Oh, our followers and listeners different.
Apparently, it makes no sense to me. I think it's the regular listeners are the 23, and then the followers are the people who will randomly drop and listen.
Oh, okay. Well,
But the followers physically follow us.
I like the follower number better.
Yeah, the follower number is way better. We have on Spotify, we're at 63, but if we total in our Apple, I almost said Apple Music, but it's Apple Podcast followers, we're at 97.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us go.
Mm-hmm. Just climbing slowly but surely.
All right, you guys. That's kind of all we got. So we're doing our final sneak peek of season 5.
Oh, wait. We haven't, I don't think you had this one on. Oh, well, this one's we'll just pretend. We need to pick what one we're excited for next season.
Oh. Okay.
Because...
Well, that was kind of with a sneak peek, isn't it? Sort of?
Kind of. But what's the one book next... Oh, I know what Allie's book is. What's the one book next season that you're super excited to cover?
Well, hold on.
Oh, are you not going to say The Hobbit?
I'm thinking The Hobbit, but let me see what is coming.
Yeah, why are you on your phone?
I don't know.
You already have it right here.
I do have it up already.
So, which one are you excited for, Allie?
I'm actually really excited for, well, I was going to say 10 Things I Hate About You, because that's where we went to high school, so that's exciting. But then you said it's a William Shakespeare play, and now I'm less excited. Yeah, I'm going to go Hobbit. I'm Legend will be fun too.
I'm actually really excited to do Defending Jacob. That's a really good show.
Okay.
I loved the show.
I'm going to say it's going to be good because Alan was the one who suggested
The Outsider.
The Outsiders, and he suggested this one. So
The show is fucking phenomenal.
okay,
I cannot wait. Ooh, I cannot wait since I already know the ending, and the ending feels very ambiguous, and so I'm hoping the book clarifies some things.
oh, interesting.
But I will see.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that actually.
All right. Well, that's exciting.
When we started Offscript, one of the first books that I bought for myself for Offscript was Defending Jacob.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
But yeah. Okay. Well, it's going to be a good season 6 is all our listener picks.
thanks everyone for picking.
I know. We got them all filled up. We're excited.
It's gonna be great.
Yep. So this break at some point, we'll make note on our socials when it happens. We will be updating our website with all of our coming out for season 6. You can also go there to rate, review, and subscribe as you listen to old episodes.
Well, yes, you can. That website is offscript253.wixsite.com/offscript.
What happened here?
Allie was trying to mess me up.
I was. So we're about to have our December break. As you know, we're
working on the magicians for you.
yes, it'll be coming out in December sometime.
Yes, at some time.
Yes.
It will come out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then we'll be back in January.
Yeah. What's our first book in January, Allie?
The Hobbit.
Oh, duh. Why did I'm literally physically reading it right now. But yeah. So
Yay.
that's going to be fun.
Cool. Thanks for sticking with us for the season. And we did it. I'm so proud of us.
Me too. Me too. And we're about to be on to season 6 where we're going to hit our 100th episode.
What? We might have a little party too.
Hell yeah, we will.
So excited.
We should tell Ash she has to bring us a birthday present.
It's not a birthday party. It's a celebration party. We were going to do our 3-year birthday party, but then we ended up not doing that.
Stupid season or... Oh, wait, 3 year?
Because we ended up doing something else.
Have we been... We've been doing this for 3 years? Already?
Yes. Yes. Remember, we were going to do a little party, but then it was... Who was going to be on it with us?
Justin.
No.
I thought because he came up with our slogan and stuff.
No, we legit... We're going to have... Why do I keep thinking it was going to be Nee? Was Nee supposed to be on this last season?
We asked if she'd be able to come on to talk about her wedding.
Oh, yeah. It was that one. That was going to be our party episode. But we ended up not doing that. And then we didn't do Nee's thing either.
We are on top of it.
Yeah, 3 years.
That's insane.
Crazy.
Well, maybe we had to do something for our 4th birthday.
Yeah, for sure.
Jesus. 4
years.
That's insane.
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane. You have a 5-year-old and this is 4.
I know. Well, we started
Oh, duh.
right
He
after
was, yeah.
Cameron passed. So,
Holy fuck.
I know. Life goes on.
Yeah, it does.
Isn't that crazy?
Ay.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I got to go get my kids to bed.
I gotta go get myself to bed.
All right. Thank you guys for a wonderful season.
We
Thanks
look
for being
forward to next season.
Yep. Amazing listeners. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the support.
Yep. And we'll see you in a month or so. Okay.
Bye.
Thanks for sticking with us.
We hope you enjoyed it.
If you did, we would greatly appreciate it if you gave us 5 beautiful stars, reviewed, and subscribed.
You can also follow us on Facebook at Offscript, on Instagram at Offscript Podcast 21, and on TikTok at Offscript_pod.
Shoutouts to Madame Ashen Creations for our adorable logo art.
And Adam Daniel for our incredible theme song.
And to Creative Cinephile Productions for producing our podcast.
See you next time.